Hello guys, I'm Futureal. I stream 5 days a week over on twitch.tv/Futureal, and in this video we're taking another look at the 2022 chili growing season. It is March 1st and it's exactly 1 month since we sowed our seeds, and we are going to take a look at the progress so far. If you enjoy these chili growing videos and the updates, please hit me up with a like and a subscribe and leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Until the next video, take care and I will see you soon. So, this is one of these, it's like an automatic watering tray. This is in like a jar or a frame, and there is holes underneath this this plastic. I can lift it up so you see it right there, barely. You see how it works. Before we start going through the different varieties, we are going to talk a little bit about the 3 you see up front here. So these are the 3 out of 10 that have not yet germinated after a month. So this is the Texas Crimson Bonnet. It's one of Kangstar's crosses. It is a super hot. I have been advised by Golson in the chat here, in the chat right here, that these super hots can take a very long time. So I'm gonna be patient with them. The next one here, it is unfortunately the Carolina Reaper. I've tried to get a Reaper plant now for 2 years, and for some reason it seems like the seeds, they just don't want to germinate. So I might need to look at getting my Reaper seeds from somewhere else. Over on this side, it's a pepper called Big Jim. It's a snack pepper. It's not very spicy at all. I don't really understand why this one hasn't germinated, but I think I should probably re-sow this one in another pot on the side, because you see I have 2 open spots back here, so I might re-sow that one to see if something just didn't happen with this pot right here. I don't really have any good explanation. Now, the pots that you see here, if you remember, I sowed 5 seeds in all of these pots, and only one of them, this one right here, has an abundance of peppers or plants in it. That is not by accident. I have removed the plants that came out that were misformed, that were very late, that were considerably slower than the other ones. So these plants that you see here are the ones that I am going to keep. So we can start off by this one over here. This is a bird's eye baby. You can see it there against my hand. It's not very big. It hasn't had the chance to grow very big yet. But I have removed the ones that was in this pot with it, because they were like small, deformed. One didn't even come up. But we're gonna be nurturing this one right here, and I'm hopefully on the next update these plants are gonna be a lot bigger. So that was the bird's eye baby. This is the big black mama. This is the one that kind of like surprised me. This one actually germinated really fast, and it has all 5 seeds germinated. This pepper is listed at over 1 million Scoville. So the fact that we got 5 plants out of this is kind of crazy. There is no chance I have room to save all 5. So I think I will save the one that you see here, this one right here, and this one over here. So I have 2 plants of this variety, and the 3 smaller ones I will discard, unless there is somebody here in Italy, in the Genoa area, that is interested in adopting them, because I don't really have that much space, considering I do grow indoors. Over here we have one called Biker Billy. It's one of the bigger ones. It came up very quickly and started growing really, really rapidly. Very happy. This is only like an inch between the nodes here, which means that they're getting sufficient light. And very happy to see this plant and see what it's going to taste like. I have something weird going on over here. This is a Sugar Rush Stripey. And for some reason, these plants seem very, very weak. They can't, let me see here, they can't actually bear the weight of their own crown. They have a tendency to fall over. I don't know why. This has never happened to me before. But you can see it here, it's just basically laying across the ground and outside the pot like that. I don't know why. Never seen this before. So I think I might need to repot it and lower it a bit down in the soil, or I will try to support it with something so that it would stand up. I don't really know the reason for that. Over here we have another one that is looking pretty good. This is the Buena Mulata. You see it right here. This one is a little bit leggier. It's about like 1.5 inches between the nodes, but it already has 3 pairs of true leaves. So this is also one that I'm very happy with. I'm gonna really look forward to see how this plant is gonna move along and how this is gonna taste when we get that far. And there now we have one that you guys have watched me eat. This one right here is Kangstar's Lemon Starburst. This is the next generation. So from the plant that I sowed last year, we got some peppers, some really beautiful peppers with the right phenotype, and I discarded all my other seeds, and this is the new generation, 1 generation older than last year. I'm gonna get rid of the plants from last year as soon as these guys grow a little bit bigger. I'm gonna be keeping both of these plants. I do like that pepper quite a bit. And then for the last variety over here, this one is probably the one that looks the strongest. Nice and thick stem, only about 1 inch between nodes. I think we're at also 3 pairs of true leaves. And this is the Bishop's Crown. Looks very, very nice. Beautiful plant. I can actually feel that I need to water these. I need to water these today. The pots are getting a bit light. So, as you can see, a short summary here. Let's turn this one around. We have 7 out of 10 varieties that has come up 1 month after we sowed. I probably will add some more of these 3 varieties in new pots. I have two spots free over here. And see if I can get those to germinate as well. But if they haven't germinate a month from now, I have to admit I will just discard them and rather keep an extra one of this Big Black Mama here, which is a very, very spicy 1 million plus pepper, and this right here, Kangstar's Lemon Starburst. We'll get an extra one of that. So that was the little summary on how the progress has been for me. All in all, it's been okay. A little disappointed that I have 3 that haven't come up yet. But it is what it is. I'm very happy with the ones that have come up, except the one with the, I don't know, there's a little weaklings over here. Gonna have to try to support these in some way so that they can actually start growing properly. But is there any questions from the chat regarding these peppers? You can answer, or you can ask your questions now, and I will do my best to answer. That is not weed, these are chili peppers. When can I mail you my homemade hot sauce? My homemade hot sauce is in the freezer. Since I'm growing inside, I don't have a massive amount of peppers at the same time. So I have to like clean them and freeze them for a while, so that I will have to so I can make a reasonable amount of it. I reckon the issue is that if I were to try to make a hot sauce with only what I have ripe at a time, it would be literally like half a bottle, because I only have so many plants, right? So I have been cleaning the peppers, putting them in the freezer, and then now I have another round of habaneros, I have another round of Caribbean Reds, another round of Marupia Morellas, and as soon as those go ripe, I'm going to put everything in and make a hot sauce. It's going to be a pineapple-based garlic fermented ginger hot sauce. With vinegar. It's going to be vinegar based as well, but those are the flavors. So that's what I'm going to try to do with what I got from last year's harvest. So this is what we have now. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I will. Well, actually, I'm not going to separate them. I'm actually going to remove them. I'm going to remove 3 of these 5, the 3 weakest ones, and keep 2 of them. Because I don't have the space for more than 10 plants. Maybe 11, if I'm good at stacking my pots. So I can. So if we have 1, 2, if I have 1 of each, like that's 10. And then I'm going to have 2 Kangstars Lemon Starburst. And then if one of these super hots in the front here don't come up, I can keep another one of the Big Black Mama, meaning that we will have 10 plants. That's the 11 maximum is what I can fit with the area that I have. So I'm gonna be quite limited by the actual area that I can grow in, more than the amount of plants that I can get coming out of the ground. I have used a heat mat, yes. I also had light on, grow light, but quite a bit high up. I would say like maybe 12 to 14 inches above. I had grow lights, that were shop lights, so that the plants got light on their leaves immediately when they came out of the ground. And it seemed to be working quite well. None of the plants seem to be particularly leggy. There's something weird going on with these plants that are falling over here. It's like they got leggy after they started pumping out their first true leaves pair. So they're kind of like falling over. It's a little strange. Nah, I think heat is not a problem. I've actually been afraid that I've had too much heat, Golson. My seed box has been around 28 to 30 Celsius. So what's that? 85 to 90 Fahrenheit? Rough estimation. So it should be more than enough. I don't really. This is only my second season, right? So I don't have an abundance of experience with what we're doing here. But it is my second year, and I haven't gotten a Reaper for 2 seasons. So I think that I might need to look at ordering some Reaper seeds from a different place, because the ones that I have are clearly not wanting to germinate. But if we don't have any other questions... oh yeah, we do have a question here. What are my top 3 beginner hot peppers that you would recommend for a rookie grower? Okay, so let's start at the upper echelon. I think the traditional habanero, either red or orange, is probably as hot as you should go for a beginner. It's around like 100,000 and upwards to maybe 250, 300 if you're really, I don't know, air quotes, lucky. That's pretty good. Then I would get something about 75,000, 50 to 75,000. For instance, a Marupi Amarella or a Serrano, a Cayenne, something that is very easy to just chop up and put into food and easy to dose. And then I would also suggest something of a snack pepper. So like an Hungarian hot wax, a jalapeno, maybe a Big Jim. That was a very delicious one that I tried last year. Those three, they're like snack peppers. You can literally put them in salad, or you can put them on your sandwich, and it's gonna be like a bell pepper with a little bit of heat. Not very spicy at all. I have another pepper that I would recommend for that as well, but I haven't tasted it on stream yet, so I don't want to recommend it before we have done that. But that one is ripening up in my kitchen right now, so we're gonna see that probably not in this week's Gamer Eats Peppers, because that's gonna be the hot sauce and the chili pickles. But maybe in the one that we have in a month from now, we are going to taste that ahi mango pepper. But if that was it, if you have any questions, guys, just come with them right now. If not, we are going to call this segment, and I'm going to put these guys back under the grow lights in the kitchen. Give you guys a couple of seconds to catch up here. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, we're gonna have another update. It's gonna be a month from now, and that's when it's gonna be time to pot these guys up to a bigger pot size. I'm gonna go from this one to a 2 liter. This is a 500 milliliter, so a half liter. I'm gonna go from this up to 2 liters, and then I go from the 2 liters to a 4 liter. That's my, no, a 3.5, I think it is. That's my final pot up, and it's a reasonable size for somebody who is growing inside. But that's it for this month's update. The next one is going to come on April 1st. It's not going to be an April Fool's. It's going to be amazing. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, click all the buttons down below, and I will see you on the next one.